You're welcome back, and thank you for staying tuned. This is Sunday Watch. We come to you in both Yoruba and English languages. I have someone who is, well, if I call him a preacher, I know I'm online. If I call him a pastor, I know I'm on track. If I call him a teacher, if I call him a lecturer, I know I'm not out of my way. Because indeed, these are testimonies about him. But today, he is a gospel artist. I welcome Mr. Austin Adigwe. Welcome to Sunday
Thank
Watch.
you so very much for having
Happy
me.
Easter to you.
Happy Easter to you. Thank you for having me.
How is everyone at home?
Yeah, we are good.
They're good.
His
Okay.
grace is sufficient.
Ah, thank God for that. Okay, so we're celebrating Easter. Yes, we want to sing some songs. We want to hear some new songs. But let's look at it. What significance is attached to Easter period such as this for you?
Okay, so to everyone of the Christian faith, if you're a follower of Christ, Easter represents significant event in our belief system, because at Easter you're celebrating the resurrection of Christ, and that goes with everything that Christ represents. Christ represents humanity, and those are those qualities, okay, that makes one a human being. Your ability to love others, your ability to your ability to engage logically, you know. So those are, when we celebrate Easter, we're actually celebrating love. Keep in mind that there are so many laws in the Bible, but when Christ was asked to define the greatest love, he said the greatest love that gave roots to other laws is that you shall love your Lord and your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And next to this important law is that you must love your neighbor as yourself. The greatest.
The greatest of them all.
Greatest love.
You chose the path of singing.
Yeah.
We want to hear your song, really, because you give us a special. But what were those properties that were put together that made you a whole gospel artist?
Okay, so gospel music is also musical evangelism.
Yeah.
So you're not doing anything different from...
So you are a preacher?
Yes. You preach through music. And the beauty of it is because music is a universal language, you tend to get more audience, because people in the first instance may choose to listen to your song just for entertainment. And gradually the message will then begin to sing. That's why it's very critical that when you're doing gospel songs, you don't do songs that take people away from Christ. You have to do songs that are in consonance with what is in the Bible, so that if I can't read, but I can listen to the song, I get the message.
Now that the lyrics will now drive you away.
Yeah, so once
you know,
exactly,
Christ.
from Christ,
So
not
your message.
your message should draw.
yes, it
Message will be
showed.
different from the lyrics.
Yes.
Sure, you understand.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, now, what is happening?
Exactly. So if you are churning out songs that turn people away from God, then you're not getting it right. You might be entertaining them, but you need to turn out songs that will hit hard on their conscience. When they listen to the song, they are encouraged, because of course, you know, there's a lot of hopelessness. But from a song, you might be able to actually show that in life there are phases. So when you're going through a difficult phase, it's not another God that is your God. It's the same God. So he knows you will pass through that phase.
And it's not permanent.
Exactly. And he knows you will surmount it. Okay, so that's why you're going through that phase.
So we give you the grace.
It's just like a woman who goes into labor. And I'm not a woman, but from the stories that I've heard, it's not a child's play.
At all.
Okay, but at the end of the day, all the sufferings, all the pains will be forgotten.
Yes.
Just
Count
like-
it all joy.
Exactly.
Yes.
Once you hear the cry of the
the
child,
baby.
that's the end.
Oh, you're happy.
So everything
It brings
is
joy.
in phase.
Yes, everything is in phases. That's a song of hope now that you just sang to our hearing. The life, yes, we may be going through these challenges, but it will certainly come to an end by His grace. Before you give us the song, let me allow my co-anchor to take it at this.
Èmi àti alàgbà Digwe ọ̀nà wọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ bá ṣe máa ń ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ bá ṣe máa ń ṣe náà àbí. A dúpẹ́ ní àárọ̀ yìí ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run torí tí ó ṣeun torí tí àánú ẹ̀ dúró láéláé. Ẹnìkan ṣoṣo tí ó fi adé ògo tó fi sílẹ̀ tó wá gbé adé ẹ̀gún wọ̀ nítorí èmi Ọlọ́run tó yìn. Àbẹ́ẹ̀rí nǹkan ìfẹ́ ńlá ni eléyìí o, ìfẹ́ ńlá ni níbi tí ó ti fi wá ṣe ẹnì kejì. Ó wá ọmọ kan ṣoṣo ló ní, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá yẹn ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo ni, ó dẹ̀ ní tó kò sí wàhálà, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ ó yẹ ẹ lò ó kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe kí ni kẹ́ ẹ lè wá sínú ìràpadà, kẹ́ ẹ wọ ní ìrònú pìwàdà, kí ẹ di èmi ọmọ èmi Ọlọ́run. Jésù náà dẹ̀ wá kò sọ pé dáàdì mi tó wá jáyé èsì ayé òde òní ni they will say daddy abeg which one you are I no fit go but Jesus Christ tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ò wá o wọ́n wá wọ́n dẹ̀ wá kú fún wa. That's why there is a reason for this season. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn náà ní ọjọ́ títún ní Mr. Austin Adigbe káàbọ̀sà. A bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa tíṣà, tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa olórin, tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa oníwàásù tó pàtàyà, oníwàásù gidi, àwọn náà la bá ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n tún ṣe kí ni wọ́n tún ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì, àwọn náà ní wọ́n tún wá ń kọ orin. Tẹ bá ń gbọ́ àwọn olórin ẹ̀mí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n bòdì òní mu, àwọn náà la bá ń bẹ̀. Ẹ wo Ọlọ́run kọ́ ṣàṣe kí ni ó fún wọn ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlọ́run fún wọn ni. I say congratulations sir.
Thank you.
Abi I say happy Easter sir.
Thank you.
Ẹni kọ́rọ̀ wá yìí bára mu lọ orí thank you náà la wà. Okay now à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa significance of Easter. You can share you understand the Lagos thing, your English and Yoruba. I know you are not that fluent.
He's even eager to sing.
Oh yeah, let's sing. Let's hear you sing.
I know you have taken enough deep breath, so we want to hear you.
Nítorí pé Jésù ti jíǹde lóòótọ́, ẹ jẹ́ akọrin.
Pontius Pilate declared Christ to die on the cross, pierced with piercing thorns, led to Calvary, was laid on the cross, led to bleed and died for this sin of the world. He said, "It is finished." Christ, you are my King, the risen God. You are everything that life is to me. Yeah, so.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ ẹ̀yin náà ti gbórin tó kọ yẹn wọ́n ní pé Jésù ní ohun gbogbo fún àwọn, Jésù ló ń gbogbo fẹ́mi náà o, àbí ńgbà tán wá Pontius Pilate ní kíni ẹ kàn mọ́ àgbélébù wọ́n kàn lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó kú tí ò kú ni àbí ẹni tó kú tí ò kú ni ewu orí ò sọ́dọ̀gbó, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni irun fúnfò wá sọ́dọ̀ lẹ Jésù Kristi náà ni ó ti wá ó ti kú àti nà àti ṣàlọ́gbẹ́ àti tútọ́ sí lára, ó ní ìnà àlàáfíà àti èmi olówà lára ti tòun. Ó dáa náà ẹ ti kọrin fún wa láàárọ̀ ìbáyìí, ṣé ẹ lè kọrin Yorùbá mi, àwọn èèyàn wọ́n fẹ́ gbórin Yorùbá.
Next year.
Ṣé ẹni mo láyìn kan wọ́n ti
Interesting.
Last year you promised me this year, but next year we ask you by the grace of God. Tí rábì ò bá sí ibi ẹ̀kọ́ fún wa. Okay, now that's Yorùbá Mako. I want just to tell our people that Jesus Christ died for us. Pé kí ìwà wo ló yẹ ká máa wù, ṣé you understand? Between one another. The Lagos thing.
Waiting make us the celebrate
exactly.
Is to remember how Christ died for our sins, and the only way we can pay him back na make we dey love one another. They show love. You see, all the problem when they this world, it go disappear. If everybody just they show love.
So a problem no be permanent at all.
No permanent now because we no love ourselves. You know why God say that is the biggest law. We say if I love you, I no go come steal your thing. If I love you, I no go want harm you. If I love you, if I dey for government, I go dey think say wetin I go do when go benefit everybody when I love. So na that love when we never too get, na im dey make us dey go through this wahala.
I love that one. Make we go pidgin na e good because na the same thing. So now abeg make una look into the youths, look into their eyes abeg. Tell them, you know, Jesus Christ came and died for them. I want me to tell them the kind of attitude this time around you want them to put up abeg. Just tell them how you want them make them they behave.
Okay, so
because this drug thing is too much. It did too much. Just see them, they colo everywhere. And when the youths are like that, what is the future of this country? What is the future of the country?
So things are very hard, but wayward life is even more expensive. Because it robs you. It's more expensive, yes, because it robs you of your happiness now and even in the future. So as a young person, you must appreciate that there are phases in your life, and every single phase is meant to teach you, okay, about the next stage you're going to in life. Don't be in a hurry to get to the top. Getting to the top is not the major thing, but having those things that will keep you at the top when you get there, more important. Then you look around you. Before you do anything, ask, in the next 5, 10 years, this thing I'm doing now, how will it impact life? How will it impact humanity? Will I be proud to tell my children that I did all this? If you not be proud, then there's no point doing
Don't venture.
Drugs, criminality, prostitution, these are not excuses of poverty. No, it's your choice. It's your personal choice. You might still be facing deprivation and still not do those things. And when you are living a pious life, you interact more with God. So you bring God into the equation. So I would advise the youths, don't despair. Okay, we are all created to fulfill different destinies. If your friend has graduated at 24, it doesn't mean you must graduate at 24. Maybe God has planned for you to graduate at 26 and even be better than those that graduated 10 years
before you.
So just follow your own paths. We are all traveling, okay, on different paths. So don't be too much anxious to join the path of another person.
Some people then go lose their youth.
Yes.
Their youth. At the end of the day, you don't become okay now big boy. Which kind of big boy be that?
Yeah, no.
Big boy, we don't get antecedents.
Exactly.
We don't grow. We don't pass through anything.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, just become for we ain't no big for nothing. I beg you. Now this time around, you know, we're talking about all this. We're saying our vices.
Yeah.
Make we talk about the government too.
Yeah.
I beg, because I know say you dey close to them. I advise them to say make them look down, make them not forget us for down, because now we shoot them up. Now they come to us, they ask us, we give them. Now only one voter's card, one this one, pam, put on like that. When we don't do and finish, why you go dey up there when no can remember us? Tell them, advise them, then be your friends now. See, now Easter time be this, so we want to see changes.
Yes, we use this Easter.
As Christ don't die for us.
We're using this Easter to appeal to everyone that is holding any elective position. Don't be carried away by the people that surround you, because oftentimes they will not tell you the truth. It is good to find time to get to the grassroots and see what the ordinary man
feel their
is going through. You know, we are also part of the problem. Yeah, the reason why I say we are part of the problem is the citizens need to engage more. We need to engage more. And because again, you know, the orientation that we have.
This engage now, no, I'm not
okay, so this is what I mean. This is what I'm saying. The government, we know there are so many things they need to do to get the economy moving for everybody to be happy. We know, say, governments in the past and whatever we have now, they are not doing enough to make our life more comfortable. But we also, there are things we need to demand from government. not from God. You see, that's the problem. So we just
God don't give us. Now from government.
From government.
We move away from, because that's
Don't
idea.
be too spiritual.
Exactly.
This time around, make una calm down.
Yes.
See person say na government we go ask.
Yes.
Like wetin we go ask
So now, like you are looking for employment for the youth. Okay, so to give youth employment, you need to open more factories. You need to open places where they can be gainfully employed. You need to create enabling environment. You know, say me, I be economist too, apart from all these things. To make money, to make money, prayer no dey for the equation.
At all.
As if you straight time, you know dey.
You know dey.
Now from problem people dey make money. So anybody when they pray say make problem no dey again, the person no understand how these things work.
It works.
When the problem of humanity,
laugh loud.
The problem of humanity, na him intelligent people they try to solve. Then they will now either make products or make service. And if you're solving a problem through creation of product or service, you go make money.
Making money.
There are not two ways about it. So our youths need to understand that they need to engage productively. There is a place for prayer in your life. Don't get me wrong.
There is.
That is between you and
your God.
But you can't pray yourself, into wealth.
Prosperity.
It doesn't work. It has never worked and it will not work. Okay, if you check now, when Christ come, do his ministry on earth, how many people did the Bible record that Christ made millionaire? Have you not asked yourself?
He will only empower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
He will
He
give
will
you,
only empower.
and he will ask you.
Peter,
He empower. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
The
The
fisherman.
fisherman. He will only empower.
And he will tell them, do the same thing that
So
you do
empowerment
through
actually
work.
started from the Bible.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And he will tell you, do what you are doing. You know, when they no catch fish because they didn't really have God in them. He did not say, okay, take fish. Say, get into that boat again. The same process.
Yeah.
So go and still do the work. Though now I'm empowering you, you will catch more. When he was going to feed 5,000 people, he is God. He would have just said, the sensation of hunger disappeared. No, but he said, what do you have? So God is asking you, the Nigerian youth, what do you have? Bring the works of your hand, I will bless it.
Okay.
I will multiply it.
So, in fact, see, I don't tell you this morning, say, we get pastor, we get preacher, we get lecturer, we get, we get gospel artists, you know, everything in one. And I need inside our papa. Now papa also just say day in code. Now papa, yes now. Our papa Austin Ajigwe. Thank you so much, for coming to our program. Èyí tí wọ́n bá wa sọ, òun náà ni wípé àwa ní wákàtí tí a wà yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀dọ́, wọ́n ní a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kí ni ká mọ orú èèyàn tá a jẹ́ fúnra ara wa. A gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ wípé ọjọ́ iwájú ó wà fún wa. Kì í ṣe ìsìn. Wọ́n ní ká mú wa mọ́ sáré ju kádàrá wa lọ. Òun náà ni wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún wa wípé ká gba Ọlọ́run ní ọ̀kan, ká mú ìwà burúkú, àwọn ìwà jàgídíjàgan, àwọn ìwà ọ̀tẹ̀, àwọn ìwà tí ò gbéni débì kankan, ìwà tí ń tini lójú, ìwà tó ò lè fi lọ́mọ lọ́wọ́, tó ò tiẹ̀ lè jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ wípé o ti ṣerú ẹ̀ rí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nígbà kan wọ́n ní ká jà jùlẹ̀. Àwa tó jẹ́ sì wà jẹ́ wípé ní wákàtí báyìí ìrònú ni ẹlẹ́fẹ́ háì. Èmi ò mọ̀ tẹ́ ń háì ń bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mọ̀ bóyá jọ́ háì tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Ṣé kò yé mi háì? Mọ̀ tí ń jẹ́ báyìí pé mi ò lọ léèwé. Ẹ̀yin ló yé. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní àwọn ìmúkúmu tá a mú tó fi di pé ó ń yí ni lórí. Àbí mímu tá a mú tá a ń gbárí mọ́ títì, tá a ń gbárí mọ́ géètì, tá a ń fọrin mọ́ra wa lórí sọ̀rọ̀ ní ṣé kílékílá wa ń bá kiri. Wọ́n ní ká jà jù sílẹ̀. Wọ́n lélẹ̀ yóò lè gbé wa dé ibi kankan. Kristi wá lóòótọ́, ó ti kú fún èmi àti ẹ̀yin. Nítorí wípé láti mọ tí Kristi là kọjá, ìwọ tó mọ̀ ìpéyàn gbé àgbélébù, ìwọ náà tẹ̀ bá ń gbé kan ládùúgbò, bá ń gbé igi kan kó rí bó ti rí, ká tó wá ní kéèyàn wá rù la ìlú já, ká tó wá kàn mọ́. Torí ti ẹni òní Jésù ṣe kú, ikú yóò sì gbọdọ̀ lọ lásán láì gbé nǹkan kan ṣe ní inú ayé wa. Gbogbo àwọn ìwà tá a ti wù tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ní kí n ká pátì, ká má padà sínú èébì wa. Wọ́n ní Jésù ṣe kí ni ó yẹ láti gbà wá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ńgbà tó ti gba Pétérù apẹja abẹ́ẹ̀rí, ó ní ààrẹ japa wàá rẹ̀ japa nígbà tẹ́mi ti dé inú ayé tiẹ̀ báyìí, ó yá lọ báyìí gbà báyìí. Kí ló dé? Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà gbọ́ràn, ká gbọ́ràn sí aṣẹ̀dá wa lẹ́nu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ńkọ́, wọ́n ní àròlẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sí jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀yin bàbá wa náà, tẹ̀ wà ní ìjọba ẹ̀yin olùdarí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tọ́lọ́run ń lò ní wákàtí ọ̀wọ̀ yìí wọ́n ní ká ṣe kí ni ẹ jẹ́ ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní lásìkò yìí ìfẹ́ ni o ìwọ tó ń tajà ìfẹ́ ni tó o bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní tó fẹ́ rajà lọ́wọ́ ẹ ewu làbùrọ̀ mọ́ gé dẹ̀ríkà ewu làbùrọ̀ mọ́ wó garawa lẹ́nu gbogbo garawa lẹ́ ti wó awó lẹ́mù wọ́n ní kò dáa wọ́n ní ká ṣe kí ni ká ṣọ́ ara wa lásìkò yìí ká lò fẹ́ ká sì mọ̀ fi fún ọ ni àbí tẹ́ wí kàn wọ́n ní next year wọ́n wà sọ Yorùbá it's coming back next year to speak Yorùbá to me ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà nìyẹn wọ́n lọ àpò ọdún àpòyèdú ẹ̀mí wá ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ lórí òkè.
Thank you very much, and once again,
so next year come and sing in Yorùbá.
Austin Adigwe. Yes.
We're talking drum.
We're talking drum. Okay, so it's gonna be a full force by His grace. All right. Well, that actually is the size of our program this Sunday morning. It's our Easter celebration. It started several weeks back, and here we are saying, Hosanna, He has risen. Mr. Austin Adigwe, we'll see you some other time by His grace. And to everyone out there who stayed back, I know you have learned, I know you have added in every sphere. I'm Anita Buhari. On behalf of the production crew, we say happy Easter to you.
A dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run torí tí ó ti bá wa dé ibi tí àbí a ti ṣe é gbọ́ngbọ́n ti kàn sí láàárọ̀ yẹn ti jẹ́ ó ti lè rí pé ó dùn ẹ dákun èébì náà lèmi náà ti sọ nǹkan burúkú ni gan tá a mọ̀ pé èébì ò dáa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ajágun ò jẹ́jẹ́ ó ní ẹ mọ́ padà sínú ẹ̀ mọ́ ṣe eré lónìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kábàá lérí tiẹ̀ sọ lọ́la ire o.